I have three new updates for you about Tigray war, which has turned into Tigray Amhara war because fighting is underway in mostly Amhara region of Ethiopia. Firstly, Amhara state president Agenho Tishagar has issued a statement. He is making very tall claims, so we'll have a look at his statement. Secondly, Tigray Defense Force has withdrawn from a place on Dassi front. We'll talk about that. Thirdly, yesterday I informed you that Ethiopian peacekeepers working in Somalia are being withdrawn, and Ethiopian government is deploying them to Amhara region in the ongoing fighting against TDF. We have confirmation about that and a short video clip as well showing some APCs on their way from Somalia to Amhara region. These APCs were deployed by Ethiopian National Defense Forces to Somalia. Firstly, viewed a statement from the president of Amhara region, Agenho Tishagar. Agenho Tishagar, in his statement, has mentioned 12 towns and cities of Amhara region. He is claiming that on all fronts, in all these cities, Tigray Defense Force, TPLF members, he's saying they have suffered heavy losses. Kobo, Gayant, Gona, Edierke, Mersa, Habro. He has mentioned several places. He is saying that in all these towns and cities, Tigray TPLF members are suffering losses. Well, we have just one confirmation so far about Debre Tabor front. Tigray Defense Force has suffered losses on this front. They had to retreat from their advance towards Debre Tabor city. We don't have any confirmation about losses suffered by TDF in Edierke. Again, Tishagar is talking about Edierke as well. He's saying that in Edierke, TPLF fighters suffered losses. He's talking about Kobo as well, that in Kobo, TPLF members are being destroyed, he's saying, by Amhara forces. We can only confirm so far that TDF's offensive on Debre Tabor has failed. It's more of a political statement, I think. Again, Tishagar's statement, it's a very tall claim. Secondly, viewers, Tigray Defense Force has retreated. It has withdrawn from a town on Dassi front. Name of the town is Mersa, viewers. You can see Mersa town on this map. The town is situated to the south of Waldia and to the north of Dassi. Tigray Defense Force, after taking control of Waldia, was advancing towards Dassi. It has taken control of Mersa. Now, reportedly, last night, Tigray Defense Force withdrew from Mersa. Mersa is now under the control of Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Was there any heavy fighting in Mersa? We could not confirm that, viewers. Like we saw on Debre Tabor front, here we've been trying to confirm about the scale of fighting in Mersa and around Mersa, but we could not confirm so far. But one thing which has been confirmed is that Tigray Defense Force has withdrawn from Mersa town. The town is under the control of Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Next question is Woldia. If you lose Mersa, it will become difficult to remain in control of Woldia. We have no news about TDF losing Woldia so far, but we could see Amhara forces, Ethiopian National Defense Forces, putting pressure upon Woldia as well. Because from Mersa, they'll definitely try to advance towards Woldia. No confirmation about TDF losing Woldia so far. The losses suffered by TDF on Debre Tabor front will have an impact on other fronts too. That is why Tigray Defense Force had to withdraw from Mersa. Let's see what happens in Woldia. Can TDF remain in control of Woldia? We'll see in coming hours. Thirdly, viewers, Ethiopian government has withdrawn its peacekeepers from Somalia. I told you yesterday about that. Today a video was shared showing ENDF APCs, armored personnel carriers, WZ551. These APCs were deployed to Somalia with ENDF troops there. These APCs have also been withdrawn and they have been seen on their way towards Amhara region. The Ethiopian federal government is deploying more ENDF units to Amhara region. Now, when TDF is under pressure on Debre Tabor front, we're seeing more deployments from Ethiopian National Defense Forces to put pressure upon TDF on Debre Tabor and other fronts in Amhara region. Lastly, viewers, Ethiopian state media is once again accusing US aid, that US aid is helping TPLF fighters. Yesterday, Lieutenant Colonel Gabre Elaf was arrested by Amhara forces. He was fighting for Tigray Defense Force. He was arrested near Gase on Debre Tabor front. And some nutrient-rich biscuits were recovered from Lieutenant Colonel Gabre Hivot. Ethiopian state media says that these nutrient-rich biscuits are being provided by US aid. And US aid is helping TPLF fighters in this war. Well, if Gabre Hivot, Lieutenant Colonel, had some biscuits which are being provided by US aid, can we say that US aid is helping TPLF fighters? TPLF members are part of Tigray, and when US aid is distributing aid supplies to Tigray, these aid supplies will reach these TPLF fighters. Because people of Tigray, they have been helping these TPLF members. We have seen that when war was underway in Tigray, that locals were sharing their eatables, their belongings with TPLF members, with Tigray fighters. But Ethiopian government is putting pressure upon US aid. US aid has also been issuing very strong statements against Ethiopian government. US aid has accused Ethiopian National Defense Forces, Eritrean forces, of creating a man-made famine in Tigray. So Ethiopian government and US aid have been exchanging very strong statements against one another. This new attack from Ethiopian state-backed media on US aid is part of the ongoing conflict between Ethiopian government and US aid. Thank you for watching.